Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you don't know who I am, my name's Claudia. I'm the host of a podcast called Permissible Paths Podcast. I realized I never gave a full introduction into who I am and what the purpose of the channel or the podcast even is. Hopefully by now though, throughout the videos that you've seen, whether on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, you have a better idea about what Permissible Paths is actually even about. See, a lot of times we as human beings, we think our world is just the place that we're at. Sometimes we forget that Allah has made the world vast. Permissible Paths is to highlight entrepreneurship, business, economics in the Muslim community in a way that is upon the Quran and Sunnah for Muslims worldwide, globally. Because no matter where you go in the world, you will most likely find a Muslim. And no matter where you go in the world, you will find a Muslim who is doing their own business. Whether buying and selling goods, whether providing a service, so many of us are doing something to create wealth within our own communities. That is what this podcast is about. It's about highlighting that, having a conversation around that, helping others figure out how they can also do that. I grew up with parents who were very hardworking. I grew up with a father who was very entrepreneurial. And so it became a part of my life to work hard, make money. However, I was not Muslim. I was not born Muslim. And so when I converted to Islam, I realized it was really difficult as a Muslim. You can't do loans. You can't take credit. There's no interest. You got to be careful what you sell. You have to be careful how you word it when you're selling things. You don't want to come off deceitful. You don't want to show women inside of your post. You don't want to put music. So I would hit so many blocks. And I got to a point that I felt like maybe entrepreneurship just isn't a part of Islam. Maybe Muslims are supposed to be poor because that is how we draw closer to Allah. Little did I know that that was not the case. I have spoken to Muslims in Egypt, in the UK, in Nigeria, and it's always amazing after I get off that call with them to just be mind boggled by the work that they're putting in. They're not taking the look at the world and all of that is haram in it and going, I can't do this. They're still going forward. They're still putting their trust in Allah. They're still pushing past. They're still taking a permissible path. I just want to come in here and share that with you guys formally and not informally. We are global, and with the web nowadays, we have so much better ability to be global. There are some of us in Russia, there are some of us in Saudi Arabia, there are some of us in Turkey, in Senegal, Ghana, in the US, in South America. There are us everywhere who are paving ways. And if we can highlight those stories, if we can show those stories, if we can show the people who want to be entrepreneurs, who want to create businesses, who want to help the economy that they are in or the economy that they want to go to, you need to become a global citizen. You need to invest in yourself. You need to learn the skills of trading and doing business as a Muslim. May Allah make the path for those who are trying to walk it easier. May Allah make us sincere. May Allah protect us from arrogance, pridefulness, and being from the people who have the characteristics that He does not like. Entrepreneurship is very hard. It is not for everybody. But for those of you who decide to pursue that path, may Allah make it easy on you. Remember to do your best in fear on Allah. Increase in seeking knowledge. Don't stop investing in yourself, in your mind, in your body, in your family for this life and for the next. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.